before the start of the T20 World Cup. That kicks off in America next Sunday, so in 8 days' time it'll be the oldest international fixture of them all, the USA against Canada.
Thank you very much. I'm very much so looking forward to this fixture. What a recent history between both sides. Always a good comp.
He went for it as well, that full swinging ball. It did swing, but it was just slightly overpitched.
Yeah.
Butler off the mark straight away with a nice push through the offside, just using his timing rather than his power. That is powerfully struck by Phil Salt, over cover, driving the ball on the up to finish with a boundary, 8 for none, 1 gone.
He climbs into, enjoys going aerial all around the ground. Nice to get his first boundary and get away.
A bit wiser now.
How do you think that conversation would have went between the two left armers? Who's getting the wind and who isn't?
Well, I suspect Shaheen gets the... it's an inside edge, just flashing past leg stump.
Yeah, full yet again. The plan is clear from the two left armers. They want to give it every opportunity to swing. Doesn't on this occasion. Butler nearly dragged it onto his stumps. Be very effective on wickets in the Caribbean and America. I think what would boost England's chances even more so be how the progression of Jofra Archer throughout this series goes.
Past the outside edge, big appeal from the crowd, but not much.
Oh, again, just going across the right-handers, no real interest. Or a crowd react.
Gets this away in front of square, not timed particularly well. It looked as though it came off somewhere near the bottom of the bat and a scamper through for 3. Of course, this is a replay of that World Cup final in 2022 in Melbourne. There's a lot of dramatic cricket in that game, a lot of fine, fast bowling, England getting over the line in the end, largely through Ben Stokes, who of course has made himself unavailable for this World Cup coming up. Injection. That's that angle doing for Butler as it passes the outside edge again, 12 for none.
Yeah, beating the bat yet again, Mohammad Amir. Excellent over, just 4 from it. Really giving and batters that much, perhaps a little bit of movement off the pitch.
Wide of mid-on. Again, not sweetly timed, but it's as much power as anything else that gets that ball to the rope.
And as is such the case with Phil Salt, because he goes so hard, even mishits, clear the inner field. Just catches the inside half of the bat.
It's got the makings of a good partnership, this, because Salt is so aggressive. Oh, word, that was honing in on the bottom of the base of middle stump.
Well, he had an excellent Indian Premier League. This is the first over against Shaheen Shah Afridi. Ball missed, and then the boundary.
Just giving himself a touch of room there to try and create a little bit of width. The line was tight enough, but it was because Butler had moved just a fraction outside leg stump that enabled him to free his arms.
Yeah, full swing of the bat. And again, not quite timed, but finds the gap from Butler do see him do this and apply this method as he gets going. The shuffling of the left shoulder.
I'm not sure you'd miss the tell either, Owen, as a very keen poker player, aren't you?
Well, Joss actually isn't. An avid chess player, actually, which on occasion we have played. To come back to your original question, asked about how both sides might fare at the World Cup. We've covered England. I think they're probably second favourites, or my second favourites. On Pakistan is a genuine outside chance. And the key to that being how positive the lineup can be.
Another 4 down the ground again. This is a good over for England. It's the third boundary in it. Couple to Butler, 1 to Phil Salt, and England starting to motor now.
Yeah, and so is the scoreboard. Without England getting away, they're finding an effective way to keep the board up and running. Again, no swing from Afridi. Butler sitting back and looking to target up and over.
.25 for none, end of the third.
Last off is back. Edgbaston will host the Showpiece Men's doubleheader at Edgbaston on Saturday, the 1st of June, as the Bears host the Notts Outlaws after Derbyshire Falcons take on Leicestershire Foxes. Tickets are available from just £27. Buy in advance and save at tickets.edgbaston.
Got the bowlers to defend. Here's one of them coming back into Pakistan's T20 side. Imad Wasim get used. Spinners will come into it, play a very important role. Here's Imad Wasim.
Get it!
Phil Salt up and over and wide of mid-on, but not wide enough. Huge cheers greet the first wicket for Pakistan. It is Shaheen long on to take the catch.
Inspiration in the change that was made, and the impact is immediate from Imad. This is an excellent catch from Shaheen Shah Afridi. He finds himself at long on. It makes good ground to get there. Pouches it. And even manages to hold on with the roll. Pakistan strike first. The huge wicket of Phil Salt for 13. England 25 for 1.
PAK replacing Mohammad Amir after one good over and picking up Full Salt immediately. It was an excellent catch down at long on from Shaheen, who made good ground to his right and took a good diving grab. It's along the boundary out to the leg side. That's why you could see Butler really hustling that first run then to try and... That's what he does. He tries to tuck the right-handers up. He's not a big spinner of the ball. He'll bowl in tight to around middle stump and get it drifting in to around about mid.
Yeah, look.
Change to the field.
Yeah, look.
And Will Jacks picks out cover. He's frustrated with himself. End of the fourth. A good one from Imad. England 27 for 1. Misfield. Just allows Butler to take that single. Iftikhar. That is a magnificent shot. That's the best of the day so far. Generally, we've seen Butler and Salt try to do this, but almost mistime the ball as if it's not quite coming onto the bat. But Will Jacks, no such problems there. That was right out the middle.
Such a clean striker for cricket ball. He gets it right, does not try and overhit the delivery. Holds his shape all the way through the shot. Beautiful cricket shot.
Goes leg side, doesn't quite get this as well, and it plugs at mid-wicket and just beats Shaheen to the fence.
Valiant effort from the tall fast bowler. In the action today so far. This is where Will Jacks can be so effective. Not that bad of a delivery. Top of the stumps, length, a touch straight. Gets all the way through the shot, yet the shape of the shot does not change.
Men are up there behind square on the offside, so this will be sliced away and it will run away to the fence. An expensive first over from Harris Ralph, England, 44 for 1.
Down the pitch and drag leg side. Fielder should cut it off. Keep an eye on this Pakistan fielding. So far, so good. His captain. That was in the slot. A bit of width, and Jacks is too good to miss out. Power play done. 53 for 1, England.
Yeah, this has been really good from Will Jack.
Get in! Sliced away, flayed away, behind square on the offside. And that will run away.
Into the attack, and Butler gives him the treatment as well. Is the intent that the English team talk about. It really doesn't matter. It was width, it was full. He opens the blade and hits it over a square on the offside.
Get it! Last two deliveries have been wide off. Big shot, leg side. I reckon he's got most of that. He has. Way, way back. Brilliant from Butler. 67 for 1. Again, wide. Shadab, expensive.
Yeah, just struggling to find his line here. Slightly short. It is wide. With the field set as well, he needs to be straighter. For Pakistan's sake, the bad bound balls have been dispatched to the fence.
One only. Sog sweep hard. And the reverse sweep. Going through their full repertoire, these two, Butler and Jacks.
It's a danger he brings in terms of being such an effective 360 player. Gets down early, picks up length, and gets more than enough of the bat to pierce the two fielders. So far, Shadab in his first 3 has gone for 9.
Up and over. That is a cracking shot. It really is. Off the back foot towards the pod, nailed for 6. That is arguably the shot of the day so far.
Will Jacks in sublime form. This is some strike. He's given himself room. Imad has followed, but he still managed to get enough under.
Slices to backward point. Simple catch. The breakthrough has come after the break. Pakistan now have 2.
Reckon this might have been a slower ball from the way that Will Jacks played this through the shot and skewing.
Butler scoops. Trademark shot, 6. Wonderful batting, takes in the 50.
Terrific half-century from England's captain, who after a very disappointing 50 over World Cup will be looking to lead his T20 team in rather better fashion over the next month or so. He started off well here, 54 from 34. That's a trademark way to get to it. With fine leg up inside the circle, he picks it off immaculately.
Oh, that's incredible. What an amazing shot from England's captain. That has gone miles.
Well, that reminds me very much of a shot that Kevin Peterson played at this ground, I think, many years ago against Mattia Muralitharan. We hadn't seen much of it then. It was more of an innovation, but my word, that is a magnificent shot from Jos Buttler.
The hand-eye coordination of Jos Buttler is staggering.
Fantastic.
Now Bairstow joins in. More orthodox sweep. He's gone to the long part of the ground and he's gone all the way. So it's a big boundary into the breeze. That's powerful.
Yeah, I reckon that's the longest pocket of the ground, actually. Wide long on, deep mid-wicket from the end Bairstow is hitting there, the city end. Longest boundary into the wind. A measure of Bairstow's strength as much as anything.
Tries again. And this does not. Incredible. Placed it, timed it, 4. Fabulous over for England. 20 from it, 130 for 2.
20 off the over, and the previous over Shadab had not done that much different, actually. Bowled it into the surface. England couldn't get him away, but this time they've picked him off through the leg side, and of course along with that, well, probably the shot of the day from Jos Buttler.
Inside the circle. Bairstow smokes it over extra cover. The first ball was spot on in terms of its length and its line, and that one just put it straight into Johnny Bairstow's arm.
Well, it's a game of cat and mouse, isn't it? Because Bairstow knows exactly what Shaheen is doing. The field is set for it, so what he's doing there is he's trying to shuffle across his stump so it's still within his arc and his range.
So now where the
short side.
Tries to go in short to his body, and he's been flipped over the England dugout for 6.
Great batting, this. Bairstow, the previous ball, moving across his stumps, opening up that area from extra cover. That's forced Shaheen straighter and fuller, and he's just picked it off with a flick of the wrists down over fine leg.
It's just a flick. He has not tried to hit that at all. It's just a flick, a push up with the bottom hand, and that has sailed over the fence. Gets set for a baseball style whack. Didn't get all of it, but it's gone past the wicketkeeper Azam Khan, and it's gone for 4. So now Pakistan and Shaheen Shah Afridi under massive pressure.
This was the slower ball, so he's gone wide Yorker and gone for 4. He's tried the straight Yorker and gone for 6. This is the slower ball, the good one, just comes off the pad and probably should have been stopped.
It's out the back of the hand. Has he got enough of it to get it over the field? And no, straight into his hands. Shaheen Shah Afridi celebrates mid-pitch. He's been expensive, but Bairstow departs.
Iftikhar, the catcher, deep backward square. Bairstow going for the short side. Perfectly fair option. He just didn't quite get the elevation on it. And Iftikhar takes the safe catch, again out of the back of the hand. So Bairstow's got to try and put the pace on the ball. He can't quite put enough of it on it. And that is safely held. So Pakistan have their 3rd. Shaheen has one. Dangerous Bairstow, gone for 21 off 18. Just looking out.